I decided to give it a try and make some. I think this could become rather popular, right? Yo, what's up? My name is iPhong and welcome back to NEKOPARA's Volume 1 or NEKOPARADISE Volume 1. So, before we start this episode, there is really serious things going on around me, and I need to address this as fast as I can and as clear as I can because it's kind of really serious. And you remember that in Asia, people start talking about the online classes, the online school, because of disease happenings around, and people really hate it so much because there's no one to explain to you from words to words, and you have to deal with teachers just only send you documents and you're just gonna read it over again. It's so frustrated, and in Asia it's happenings like 3 months, but for now in USA it's happenings like now. In USA it's happening like now. And in my college, I don't know what is in your college in USA, but in my college it's just only for 1 week, and then next week I'm gonna have the final exams actually. So, and then we're just gonna end the quarters and we have having holiday anyways. But it's still really frustrating because my final exams is coming, and you just give me a week on online classes and trying to have more lectures and just give us our own time to review everything we studies, and we have nobody to actually talk about the lecture from words to words to explain from the mouth, and it's just really frustrated. But I totally understand because of the disease, and I want everyone to actually be safe from the disease, because in USA, the place I'm currently living and studying abroad in Washington, Seattle, is one of the states or one of the cities that has a lot of cases that people are having disease, and also have a lot of cases that people have passed away because of the disease. So I hope you guys and girls, please be careful outside and always wash your hands carefully and clean as you can, and stay away from the crowd. Just don't participate with them, because you never know who's got infected or who's got not. And also please try to stay healthy, eat as many as you can, drink as many as you can, so you can actually release all your toxic out of your bodies and try not to get any disease. So another thing before we start this episode, that in the kind of nearly the poor regions or the cold regions and stuff, we are having an hour's delay. So sometimes people will get confused about the schedule I upload in these social medias, and I just want to let you know that currently I'm living in the cold regions, and there will be a time delay and time in delay, and unlike in the humidity parts of Asia, and we don't have any delay of time. Time just go normally as always. But yeah, just want to let you know because my upload schedule may confuse you guys and girls. We're going back to the configurations, and we finished the serious talk, and we're gonna turn the volume up to 20%. Remember, 20% for best experience. And yeah, I waste a lot of time for the serious talks right now, so don't worry, this gameplays will be more longer than that, so you don't have to be worried about. You don't have to worry about longer than an hours that I usually do. So I'm back. Casual, you're back, and don't worry. I just want to give you some disclaimers of this game, that this game is rated 18Gs. And there's an episode that I didn't have enough reaction time to actually censor. Well, I'm playing the H animation on. I'm playing the uncensored versions. So you guys and girls really want to see me everything, even the adult contents. And to be honest, this social media doesn't want me to do that. So if there's a censor part, if there's an uncensored part, I'm gonna censor it, unfortunately. So I'm sorry you guys and girls for this inconvenience, but still you are able to actually read the script anyway. I'm back for casual. Back in the room. Oh, Choco. Okay, Chocolate, what is it? Master, please look at it, Master. It's amazing. Okay, try not to look at the chest bouncing. Oh, Vanilla, you're so fast.
すごい。めっちゃ可愛い。本当にすごい。本当に。
Hontoni, what is it? It's so cute. It's really amazing. It really is. What happened? You both are so excited. I had just come back from shopping to find the two of them in really high spirits. I couldn't imagine what had changed so drastically in the little time I have been out. Well, maybe they were really getting into it like a toy.
いいから来てください。本当すごいんですって。本当にすごいんです。
Okay, I'm gonna come with you. Please just come and take a look. It's really something. It really is. Yeah, I get that is amazing, but what exactly is?
いいからこっち。百聞は一見にしかず。見た方が早い。
Also, I really suggest you guys and girls don't use your hands touching your face too much. My nose always itchy all the time, but it doesn't mean I have disease. I'm not having disease at all, but I still really want to you guys and girls really careful about the disease out there, because I don't want any of you guys and girls getting infected. To be honest, it's serious actually. Just come here, seeing is believing. It would be faster for you to just have a look. Sure, faster to have a look. That's just an empty room. ChocoVani pull me towards the empty room. What is it? Can I see it? Oh my god, the deco! No way! Also, the deco is totally different from the TV series. And also, the TV is much smaller, or these computers, I don't know. And also, these look classics. I haven't seen that before. But yeah, it's totally different from TV series, but I understand that this game is much older than the TV series. This is much older from the OVA too, and this is actually cool art style, cool patterns actually. It's really complex. It takes a lot of time to actually design the room. Like, oh my god, game creators, NEKOWORKS, oh my god, that's really impressive. Whoa, what the? The moment the door was opened, there was a pink and white spread before my eyes. That's a really good mixing colors. The colors overflow from the floor, bed, dresser, and cushions with their antique rose design. There's also seemed to be a sweet high-class scent wafting throughout it. Clearly a room that wasn't here before was spread out before my eyes. I immediately started to wonder if I somehow walked into another dimension.
しぐれちゃんが全部手配してくれたんですよ。す
Oh.
ごい可愛いですよね。
Yeah, because I'm surprised. ChocoVani, you cannot decor the rooms on your own. And yeah, Secret Chance, no way. Secret Chance arranged for all this. It's super duper
不
cute.
憫に思ったしぐれが用意してくれた。これでご主人もソファーで寝る日々からさよならだね。
It's really nice of you, Vanillas. Shigure feel pity and prepare this for us. This way, Master can say goodbye to his days of sleeping on the sofa. Now that you mention it, it has the same feels as your room back home, huh? I found myself greatly confused as I leaned against the wall. I remember it once was one of Shigure's hobbies to decorate each of the cat girls' rooms to something like this. Really? I never seen her that. Because of our traditional parents, Shigure herself had a relatively normal Japanese style room, so it seems like she poured all her effort into their rooms instead of her own. Shigure did also say that she dressed the cat girls according to her own taste too, all of them except for Maple. Really? I know Maple is kind of the... In the previous episode, it did mention that she's an American girl. And I think she's on to American style. That's what I'm guessing for Maple. I don't know. I never seen Maple's room before. The bed is really fluffy, wobbly, and smells nice. What it smells like? Strawberries?
めっちゃバインバイン。これならショコラと一緒でも余裕。
It's super huge. This will be more than enough for Choco like me. But Shigure might have been an education freak. I forgot how much she really despoiled them. Speaking of which, when did that girl have time to set all this up? She must have brought this all in while I was out. That really speaks volumes about her abilities. Well, this is your room, so use it as you wish.
羨ましいですか?
No, Gasho is a boy. I mean, he's a man. He's a gentleman. He cannot stay in your room. Even though actually men and boys are still able to actually using pink colors. Because there's a lot of celebrities, a lot of sportmen, they also wear pink wear. They also wear pinks. They just trying to be comfortable. So it's really uncomfortable for Gasho to stay in your room with the two girls. Okay? One man with two girls. Are you serious? Are you jealous? Well, you do have that experience looking bad and all.
しぐれがご主人もきっとそう言うだろうからって。
Shigure said that your master would say something like that. Why is it silent all of a sudden? Huh? But that's a really nice room anyway.
にゃーん、ご主人様の部屋もお揃いで素敵です。
Oh no! Shigure, why did you do this to me? Why did you do this to Gasho? Gasho is a... I mean, boys and men still can use pink colors, but most of the boys and men don't like to use pink because when people from the outside gonna see your room, they just thinking you're a homo. To be honest, I like girl stuff, okay? But I don't like lipstick, I don't like the makeup. But still, I like watching animes and relate to slice of life in girls. But every time that other boys see me watching those types of animes and they just tell me that, hey, am I a homo? Am I like girls addiction? And this is really frustrated, so I decided to actually don't care about much on making friends. To be honest, making online friends is okay, but making a face-to-face friends is really comfortable and uncomfortable at the same time because just when their eyes meet and they just in 1 second they just judge you immediately. That's it. And it's just becoming like humiliation, like real humiliations. But in this case, I really feel really bad for Gasho, and Shigure has to go this far. Master rooms is a lot like ours, and it's really nice to you know.
ご主人ベッドも負けず劣らずバインバインのふっかふか。
Master base is equally impressive. It's big and fluffy. I feel bad for cigarette. It's really nice designs and patterns and such. But Gasho is a gentleman. And sometimes most boys and men don't like pinks, but still, I actually see celebrities and sportsmen actually wear pinks, so they feel more comfortable. So there's no judge for that. So yeah, in this video, if I say anything offensive to you guys and girls, I'm sorry.
どうですご主人様も嬉しいですか
What do you think? Are you happy, masters? See, even the chandeliers they invested in. Oh my god.
しぐれの兄思いな心にはほんと頭が下がるね。
I really must take my hats off to how much Shigure loves you. Uh-oh. Shigure! I wish I had a voice like this to actually scream, and oh my god, the sky is really beautiful actually. There was no way I could throw out new things in the room, yeah. And so I became burdened with glorious fantasy princess rooms. But surprisingly, I slept extremely well, so I didn't complain. Yeah, if I was in that situation, I would be comfy too. Bouncy is so bouncy meow. I'm driving in the sea of fluffiness. Nice room by the way, I approve that. But Gasho is a gentleman. Sometimes gentlemen don't like using pink. But
ありがとうございました。
actually,
またのご来店をお待ちしております。
at the same time, boys and men can actually wearing pinks. And they just want to feel comfy. There's no problems with that. Just please don't call them a homo. Don't call them girls are dick. Don't, okay? It's their personality. Just do whatever you want. Just be yourself. Thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you again soon.
いらっしゃいませ。メニューはこちらになりまして、おすすめはこちらの看板です。
Welcome. The menu is right over there. Special list is on the sign here. Sure
お
thing.
待たせしました。
The sign there.
季節のミルフィーユとチョコモンブランになります。
Thank you for waiting. Here's the seasonal Mille Fruity and chocolate Mont Blanc. I don't know much French. Okay, I don't know much French. Mille Fruity and chocolate Mont Blancs. I don't know much French. So sorry if your French viewers out there.
こちらへどうぞ。メニューはこちらになります。
If you'll be dining in, please come right this way. Here's a menu.
お会計はこちらで。ドライアイスはお使いですか？
Here's your receipt. Will you be needing some dry ice to keep cool while you're staying at home? Wait. Is this ice fit with cake? No. He can't. I don't think ice would be perfect. Cake is not seafood. We normally use ice or dry ice for just trying to cooling the seafood, and maybe sometimes with meat. Not cake, not dessert. How does that work? Oh my god, the kitchen looks better now, colorful now. Alright, maybe I take this moment to bake some more sponge cake for the shortcake. I looked through the window onto the bakery floor and saw that customer traffic had calmed down a bit. Glancing at the clock, I saw it was almost 3 PM. It seemed that selling out and closing early on the opening day actually got noticed. Thanks to some tweets and blog posts, word of mouth had spread. We were really busy the next day. You could argue that it was a big coincidence, but this was definitely all because of Shigure. Any orders,
ご主人
Choco?
様、フルーツショートケーキがもう少ないです。あとシュークリームも。
Master, we're almost out of fruit shortcakes. Green pups too. Okay, I'll start making more now then. Good stuff, Choco. Oh my god, vanilla
ご
too?
主人、誕生日ケーキのオーダーもらった。注文書をここに入れとく。
Master, we received an order for a birthday cake. I'll leave the form over there. Over here. Alright, I'll check it later. That's busy. For such a 3 people's bakery, there should be more, right? To think ChocoVani are actually able to get help out this much. To think ChocoVani are able to help out this much actually. I watched as the two of them quickly energetically engage the customers. Chocolate was as enthusiastic as always while Vanilla showed her attention to detail. They greatly contributed to a rising fame of the bakery as La Sole puts the cat girls. I really didn't expect much when I saw their assistant, but they've been big help. Well, it's about time to break her. This one is almost done anyway. I lightly stretched my neck side to side as I took the ingredients for the next batch and put them in the refrigerators. Next batch. Good work, you two.
これは
Yes, ChocoVani, you deserve a praise from Castle. Oh, this is...
ご主人様。これはチーズケーキになりますか？
Yes, it is absolutely a cheesecake. And they look totally delicious. Oh my god. I tried making cheesecake before and somehow it ended up like making like 4 hours and I got stressing out. It happens like many years ago and I tried to make cheesecakes with my parents and it takes 4 hours. I don't understand how is cheesecake make it so long that even making me feel dizzy in the midway of the process. Master, is this cheesecake?
しかも
Yep.
レアだよショコラ。表面がツヤツヤ。
Not only that, this is red kind too. This red cheesecake chocolate, the surface is so glossy. Yes, normally cheesecakes are kind of sometimes is you have to actually using force on your spoon or your fork to actually getting the cakes out, and you just try and taste it, and it tastes really sweet and cheese. It has the name of cheesecake, and yeah, it has cheese. But yeah, also you have to do the basic baking stuff and all. Yeah, it's red cheesecake. This because you two have been working hard as requested is a
ご主
reward.
人様。ショコラたちのためだけのレアチーズなんですね。
Sure. Yeah. Master, you made this red cheesecake for us?
ご
Sure.
主人、優しい。これが労働の喜び。
Yeah, you ChocoVani, since you work really hard, you deserve this reward. And you're so kind, Master. This is the kind of joy you get from working hard. The eyes of two cat girls were sparkling as they looked at the red cheesecake with delight. Yeah, they're sparkling. It was worth it not to see them happy. It sat down into a chair and poured hot water into a teapot. Let me guess, you drinking tea?
バニラ、この感動をしぐれちゃんにも分けてあげたいと思うんだよ。
Vanilla Chocolate was thinking we should share some of this happiness with Sugar-chan. Yeah, don't forget the maple cinnamons, coconuts, and azuki that we met in the previous episode too.
でも私たちは携帯とか持ってない。無念。
Oh dang. Yeah, we'll get you learn how to use cell phone someday. But neither of us have cell phones, how regretful.
そっか。じゃあ写メできないね。
Chocolate sees we can't take picture of it with a phone then, huh?
デジカメもない猫には無力。
Cat girls without cameras are helpless.
そうだ。カメラがないならスケッチだよ。この感動を絵に残すの。
Chocolate knows. If we don't have a camera, then let's draw something. We put our emotions into pictures. Do you know how to draw,
とい
ChocoVani?
うわけでご主人、私とショコラを描いてほしい。手早めにお願い。キリ。
Free. Now, Master, I would like you to draw Chocolate and me. Be quick now, Glimmers. Unfortunately, I mean, I don't want to be sexism in this episode, but to be honest, I don't know if Castro can actually draw like the game creators actually do. Okay? I mean, you can't... I mean, drawing is actually not showing how the cake looks like sometimes, and how, because I'm really bad at drawing emotion of the characters, and I'm really bad at drawing the shape of the human bodies in just A4 papers actually. And I don't think drawing is a good idea. You ChocoVani, you guys and girls are really need to get cell phone someday. Just hurry up and eat it. Break time is almost over. I calmly urged them as I poured 3 cups of tea. You drink that much cup of tea? As always, the Chukat girls had limitless energy. But I seriously wonder if they were trying to act as silly as they were being. Itadakimasu. In that case, let's try some. Oh my god, look at the face! Yeah, that's all. Oishi! It's so tasty. I love how soft and rich it is. A fun fact is Oishi is actually the name of the brand of Vietnamese snacks. Or it can be international, I don't know. I can feel Master's love in this. Yeah, he does love you. Chocolate is the happiest cat girl in the world right now. How about Vani? Oh my god. The face. It would be better if you actually keep their happy face in the games and just only adding up with the Vanilla's happy face. She looks really cute though. This thing exquisite amount of sweetness and slight burst of lemon is delicious. Cookie crust, yeah, there's actually cookie crust because once you're trying to cut the cheesecakes and you can actually see the crust from the bottoms. The cookie crust at the bottoms is also the slight bitterness makes it so. I'm glad you two like it. I make some sauces for it too. I thought it's pudding. It helped me if you could give some feedback on them. Chocolate sauce? Well, that's really good to know. There's even sauce in the dessert. For Mel, isn't that Chocolate's favorite chocolate sauce? That's really good to know. The desserts also have sauce. This is my favorite berry sauce. It even have matcha powder. Is it alright for everything to be this perfect? Are we allowed to be this happy? Yeah. ChocoVani, you work hard enough. You deserve this reward. Vanilla, are you crying with joy? Delicious. Both of them enhance the natural flavors of the baked cream, cheese, and double the deliciousness. So good. It really is delicious, Master. It tastes just like a professional's. It really does taste like a professional's work. Master is super cool. Yeah, because if you're into cooking industry, dessert is actually the most difficult of all. to be honest, because you have to measure the amount of flours, the amount of sugars to be like in balance, and then you're trying to make some sauce and puddings and stuffs and jam and stuff too. And if you're into cooking industry, baking is the most difficult, to be honest. Well, I am beginners, but I can at least do this. Also, I don't know if Casio can actually make savory. Really, the stateside professional workmaster is super cool. Well, I'm a beginner, but I can at least do this. Also, yeah, Casio is a baker, but I don't know if he can also actually do savories, because I think he should be able to too, because in the TV series I did see like sandwich, and I don't know if he can do main course. They've probably been waiting for an opportunity to praise me, so I suppose it's a good thing. After hearing their request, I actually secretly did some research on making rare cheesecakes, but I leave that as a secret. Yeah, you need to go research. Once you just start into the cooking industry, you need to research, you need to know to try to get used to how to make food. Master's rewards makes chocolate so happy, meow. On top of being praised, chocolate gets to eat something delicious too. Chocolate's so happy, meow. We're working really hard out there after all. It would be, yeah, it's really tough if Casio had to work alone. Yeah. And being the waiters at the same times. And look what you have now, Casio. You got waitress. It would have been hard if your master is all alone, right? You're right. You truly wore a big hat there. I pat both the genuinely happy ChocoVani and the proud vanillas on the head. Yep, they deserve it. Chocolate will work even harder for Master's sakes. Yeah, like everybody's order for everyone. Everyone will work harder for everyone's sakes and make everyone's happy. Chocolate's gonna work really hard, right, Vanilla? I work so hard that my food expenses are covered, just enough that you can call me a freeloader. Jeez, you aren't being honest. You like working here too, right, Vanilla? I don't know if Vanilla will be able to actually confess your chocolate that she's gone. It's because it's fun not to work with chocolate, that is all. That really is all there is to it. Vanilla's face is getting red. Poke poke. Girls like that get their cheeks poke. Poke poke. Yeah, you got your face poke. I'm not turning red. Yeah, just don't mess yourself, okay? Or else I have to deal with the buying scene again. Hey, Gayao, even Master say not to do stuff like this by it. I post the cat girls were such adorable little things. I watched them go at it as I pour another cup of tea. I can understand why cat girls make great mascots though. It was heartwarming and sweet to see them act like this, such happy sisters. Since you two are helping me this much, you are going to have really study hard, right? Study for what? How to make cakes? Yeah, that's a good thing too. Vanilla, Casio just only worked for his bakery for just only one day, and he's not going to retire, okay? Management, you already decided to retire from your executive position, Master. No, you think I'm going to retire for a few days after opening? Yeah, no. No, Castle is not going to retire, Vanilla. Studying for your qualification, you should remember what Cigarette said, right? Yeah, you need to hit the bell. You need to hit the bell, ChocoVani. Upon hearing my words, their blank expressions changed as their eye began to shine.
四角って鈴すす
Yep, ChocoVani, you guys is in girls, alright. I'm having a habit of saying guys, and I should have saying girls because people are telling me that I'm sexism, but no. In real life, even though I have the fear of girls and women, but it doesn't mean that I'm sexism. Okay, I still really want to get into know more how girls' emotion understanding because they just normally just trying to live and trying to get away from the troubles. Qualifications as in bell. Yep, you two are working really hard as a postcard girls after
ご
all.
主人様それって
It's time, Chocolate. It's time, Vanilla. You girls have to grown up. Master, does that mean? ChocoVani turned to each other with looks of amazement. Suddenly, they both stood up and bent forward across the table.
それってショコラたちがちゃんと役に立ってるってことですか
Does that mean that Chocolate and Vanilla have been helpful?
しっかりお仕事できてるってこと
Does that mean that we have been doing a good job? Of course, that's what I said, right? If you two weren't around, I don't think I'd be able to keep the bakery going. Just like before, I tapped their head. Thanks again.
ショコラが鈴持ちになったらご主人様は喜んでくれますか
Yep, Master will be absolutely happy. Like any fathers would do. Like any brothers would do. Chocolate. Will Master be happy if Chocolate get bell? Yeah. Also Vanilla too. Ah,
看
of
板
course.
猫が2匹とも鈴持ちだったらご主人の鼻も高いからね
Master would be proud to have his two postcard girls on their bells. Yeah, I'm proud of you too, but as you all know, I want to have proof that I raised you two well too. That's why you two should work for your own sakes as well. I also do my best alongside you two. I ruffled their hair. They closed their eyes and smiled even more brightly than before.
はーいショコラは頑張りますめっちゃ頑張りますよ
Okay, Chocolate will work hard. Chocolate will do her absolute best.
ご主人様がショコラなしじゃいられないくらいに頑張りますから
Chocolate will work so hard that Master will always need chocolate.
鈴ちゃんと取ったら遊びにも連れてってくれる
If we receive our bells, will you take us out to play too? Sure.
私行ってみたいところいっぱいあるからね
There are a lot of places I want to go to, okay? Sure. Whether it's a museum park or aquariums, I'll take you to that.
はいご主人様と遊園地嬉しい
I remember the OVA scenes. And I don't know we're going to head this in this episode. Yay, going to amusement park with Master would make Chocolate so happy.
ショコラは本場のネズミ広告行きたいです
Chocolate wants to go to Little Mouse Kingdom, and yeah, we did finally see that again in the TV series. The Little Mouse
私はオ
Kingdom.
ーロラが見たい月のクレーターでもいいむしろ両方
I want to see an aurora or a crater on the moon or both. Both is good. Within reason, okay? Are you two listening? The two cat girls were lost in their own fantasy worlds while their eyes gleamed. I never thought that they start dreaming of going overseas or even space. A cat girl's dream obviously for something to make light or they were incredibles.
むしろどこでもと言ってくれるならご主人様のお布団の中でいいんですよ
I think we are going back to the image that we are just starting to the games. On the other hand, if it's any way we want, the master bed is good too. Really.
猫史上初の宇宙到達
First cat girl in history to go into outer space. Good one, Vanilla. Good one. Even though people making memes of the Nyan cats flying on outer space.
いやいっそのことここはもう火星あたりまで行っちゃうとか
Better yet, perhaps we could go as far as Mars. Hey, breaks over, you two. Get to it. It was a big struggle to bring ChocoVani back to reality after they had traveled so far mentally. Well, that's a really long break. for ChocoVani eating cheesecake. How you do you?
NEKOPARA.
My name is Chocola. How you do you? My name is Chocola. I feel bad for Vanilla to that. Sorry, I speak a lot in this video. This is embarrassing, but Chocola, I wish ChocoVani really need to learn English. A few days later on day off. Show cigarette
鈴持の明日への第一歩
Yeah, this is the first step towards getting your own mail.
準備はいいですかショコラバニラ
Are you ready, ChocoVani? Sure. Also, in Vietnam, we also said "준비" here asked to get ready. And I'm really surprised that Japan also used the word "준비" as well. Are you ready, ChocoVani? Yeah.
おっす準備 OK でありますしぐれちゃん先生
Also, it's a good game. Yes, madam. All preparation or go, Professor Shigure-chan.
おっすおっす私も OK でありまする
Also, all preparation or go.
いいですか鈴持に必要とされる条件は人間の生活の中に猫一匹で溶け込めるか
Listen carefully, okay? In order to receive bail, you must meet the requirements for a single cat girls to fit into human society, like, cat girls becoming human.
すべてのテストはこの一言に集約されるのです
The entire
はい
test,
副将
the entire test will focus on this one principle. Okay, now repeat. If you're watching in this OVA, I cannot repeat the whole thing, but I can totally cheat by going back to the dialogues by saying, listen carefully, okay? In order to receive bail, you must meet the requirement for a single cat girl to fit human society. The entire test will focus on this one's principle. If I in this situation, I can only do the repeat part as the entire test will focus on this one principle. To be honest, in the OVA, I played this along and I cannot even read this script, but I only read this script. I'm sorry, Shiguri, I am not a human that you are expected.
すべてのテストはこの一言に集約されるのです
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Can I hear this again? I will be the same as ChocoVani. The entire test will focus on one principles. I will be the same as ChocoVani. I cannot even read the previous part that Shiguri
す
said.
べてのテストはこの一言に集約されるのです
Of course. Their voice doesn't even match, but it makes things more hilarious.
違いますその前ですその前試験なら今の罰ですよ罰
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so gonna fail this. Wrong, you were supposed to repeat the order bit. If this were in the exam, you're already failing it. Sorry, I'm not a cat. Even though I was born in the years of cat. I guess you could have misunderstood it like that though. I sipped some teas in the living room while I watched what the cat girls and Shigure were doing. And then I hadn't realized that Shigure's motherly mode was so intense. I've been with her since she was born, but this is the first time I've seen her like this, including that headbang of hers. Hi, welcome back, Azuki! Coconut! Yeah, Kasho, it was up to you. It's because you asked her to teach them how to prepare for the qualification exam at
ここ
all.
数日しぐれのテンションがガチ上がりでマジ困ったもんだったぞ
Shigure's intensity has totally been through the roof these past few days. It's been total pain. So.
歌唱様に頼られたことが本当に嬉しかったみたいでね
Isn't she happy that you asked her for help,
お
Kasho-sama?
店のお休みまで待ちきれない様子で代わりに私たちが勉強を教えられたりしたよ
She got so impatient waiting for a day when the bakery was closed, she started teaching us instead. She teaching us instead. Azuki and Coconut, who had came with Shigure, now that they have it trying, as they trying their tea. And yeah, they do have the bell. Looks like Shigure is both bothering those two without me knowing her. I give them some cakes to take home later. Yep, that should be okay.
いいですか？そもそも単独行動許可証というのはですね。
Listen carefully, you two. This is a recording that independent action permit,
人
okay?
間界の常識やルールを理解して、猫の習性や本能に負けず、理性で自分を律した行動ができるか。
Yeah, Shiguri. Yeah, cat girls need to understand human beings. And in kind of right in the first few episodes that ChocoVani has explained that humans are really hard to understand. But I think after the bell, they should be able to understand humans feeling actually. Are you able to understand human society's common sense and rules without giving in to a cat girl's habit and instincts and use the reasoning to guide your actions?
これを乗り越えた猫こそが本物の猫たり得るのです。
A cat girl that can surpass this that has what it takes to be a real cat girl.
そんな、そこらはまだ本物の猫じゃなかったんだ。どうしよう。
No way, Chocolate isn't a real cat girl. What should Chocolate do? Well, Chocolate, Vanilla, you are already cat girls.
まあ猫は猫だから。
Yeah, that's...
そんなうろたえなくても大丈夫。落ち着いて。
Yeah, Vanilla was right. Cat girls are cat girls. There's no reason to get flustered. Calm
バニ
down.
ラ、そんな悠長なことを言っていてはいけませんよ。
Shigure, why? Just explain. Vanilla, you shouldn't say that so nonchalantly.
早く立派な一人前の猫になるという気持ちこそが自立した猫としての大事なことなのです。
It's important to be independent so you can become a mature grown-up cat girl as soon as possible.
ショコラもバニラも早く兄様のパートナーになりたいでしょ。
Chocolate, Vanilla, you two both want to become Nisama's partner as soon as possible, right?
おっす、ご主人様のパートナーになりたいです。
Os! Chocolate, to be honest, that's a really good game. Chocolate wants to be master partners.
まあとりあえずショコラのパートナーであれば、あとはクビにならない程度に。
Vanilla, how far did you think this through? Oh my god. Well, so long as I'm a Chocolate's partner, after that I don't care too much as long as they don't get fired. You think this too much, Vanilla?
バニラには覇気が足りねえよな。ボケっとしてマイペースつうか、バリバリバリバリ。
Parry. Azuki is such have a big mouth there. Vanilla really lacks of ambitions, huh? She just takes it easy with those deadpan jokes of her.
ちゃんとやることはやるから、やる気が表面に出ないだけでバリバリバリバリ。
Oh my god, coconut's eating voice. She works so hard when it's needed. She just doesn't show her effort. It should take it pretty easy too, though. I took back at them as I prepared some more snacks. That's just how cat girls work, though. We're
人
back
の
with
世で
Shigure.
は論より証拠と言います。私が口で説明するよりも実際に体験した方が早いでしょう。
I understand that word. I understand the proof is in the puddings. And in the OVA, it's shown some really funny scenes. I don't know if we are going to see in this episode. There's a human saying, the proof is in the pudding. Basically, you learn more from experience than from explanations.
まずはあずきのお手本を見せてあげましょう。
Oh my god. We're gonna see this scene. Let's consider Kazuki as a simple.
長子の猫として松舞たちに鈴持ちの猫たる姿を見せてあげなさいな。
Azuki, as an oldest cat girl, show your younger sisters how a cat girl's real belt should act.
なんだめんどくせえな。ギャラ出んだろうな、ギャラ。
We're gonna have this scene, aren't we? Huh, why a pain? I better get something out of
あずき
this.
ちゃん、よろしくお願いします。
We're counting on you,
よろ
Azuki-chan.
しくね、あずき。
Please,
で
Azuki.
は、鈴持ちの猫の強靭な意志。兄様も、とくとご覧あれ。
Shigure and Azuki looks really cute in the chibi form. Now then, observe the strong will of bell-holding cat girls. Nisama, watch carefully. With pride, Shigure reached into her kimono, rummaged around, and pulled something out.
はい。ここに、猫まっしぐらな脂の乗り切った、テラッテラの大トロがあります。
Yeah, I was in this situation. I really like tunas. even though I understand tuna is one of the seafood that also face extinctions based on the documentaries or kind of the reality shows I watch on televisions. And to be honest, if I was in that situation, I cannot resist tuna, salmon, and any types of sashimi seafood. I mean, and yeah. Here I have a sparkling piece of fatty tuna that any cat girls would climb for. Humans too. I understand how expensive tuna and salmon is. Where did you put the plate of fatty tuna from?
こんなこともあろうかと用意しておいたのです。一言で言えば、兄様への愛にございます。
I prepared it just for today. In a sense, you could call it my love for you, Nisama. Oh no, I'm not asking why you did. I'm asking where you got it from. Yeah, because you went kimono, you don't have any pockets. Where you get the fatty tuna from?
そのような意図小さきことは置いておきまして。
Hey, game creator, I know you're hiding. Can you explain this? Let's just ignore the small details for now. I was completely shut down. I feel like there was more than enough slapsticks for now, though. Yep.
普通の猫ならば、目の前に大好物を出されたら本能的に飛びついてしまいます。
When confronted with their favorite food, a number of cat girls would give it instincts and leap right into it.
ですが、
for it.
これを小豆の目の前にぶら下げても。
However, when our hanging in front of us guys. Well, sorry, we see that in the openings of these visual novels, you are so busted, Azuki. You're totally screwed. Oh! In the OVA is much more funnier. Uh-oh, secretly so mad this.
その、
Azunan. Oh my god. Jesus, Azuki, your face so creepy. Wait, Azuki. In OVA is more hilarious. I'm sorry, Shikari. In OVA is more funnier and visual novel. If you're doing fast enough, it will be as funny as the OVA. But if you're doing this slow, you can totally see the creepy Azuki. Oh no. Vanilla's face.
ご本、今のは悪い例です。小豆には後でお仕置きをするとして。
I don't understand. In visual novels, you look more joyful, but in the OVA, she looks more emotional, like she's disappointed. Huh? That right there was by example. Azuki will be punished after this. Wow, so there is punishment dance. What is the punishment?
ココナッツ、耐久猫じゃらし。
Coconut shows are resistant to feather lures.
ココナッツ、準備はいい？
You're ready to close. Are you ready,
お任せ
Coconuts?
ください、シグレ様。
Leave to me, Shigure-sama. Okay, what do you
行
have?
きます。兄様、よくご覧くださいね。
Here
さっきとは違うところをお見せしましょう。
Here goes, Nisama. Are you watching carefully? I'll show you something different this time. This will be more useful for ChocoVani than me.
頼みますよ、ココナッツ。
I'm counting on you, Coconuts. She's not listening at all. Well, so long as ChocoVani are watching, it should be okay. Hey. Am I playing this along? Ready? I know the game's doing by itself. Coconuts.
おお、さすがココちゃん、すごいノーリアクションなんだよ。
Oh, so amazing. As expected of Coco-chan. That lack of reaction is impressive.
全く気にする素振りすらない。まさに大物の風格。
She's not reacting to ya. Oh, great impressive display.
この程度、 褒めてもらうほどのことでもないよ。
Hey, something like this isn't even special enough for
こ
one
の
of
程度の
praise.
こと、しぐれ様の猫として当然だし、こんなの何時間でも続けられ。
Something at this level is to be expected from one Shigure cat girls. I could keep this out this for hours. Huh? Oh my god. Ah, I hate flying mosquitoes so much. You just to hear it sound is so annoying. Like, imagine the flies and the mosquito just they come closer to your ears and you just hear it constantly. Like, it's so annoying. I've been camping. I'm actually being scout in Vietnam, and I have been through campings a lot and having to deal with mosquitoes and fly going near the ears and trying to bite on your bodies. Like, oh, you get sick after that. You get way too annoyed. Huh?
どうしたのココちゃん。
Dostano Coco-chan? Well, you know what's next. What's wrong, Coco? Huh? Oh my god, do it! Oh my god, this is way longer sounds. I hate fly and mosquitoes so much. Even Vietnam is being considered as the most aggressive mosquitoes. When you go into jungles, when you're going to the forest, when you go even in the urban areas, if you leave your rooms dirty and you got the army of mosquitoes and flies and they just gonna take your blood away from the body, it's just later on you get sick. Coconut. I want to hear the reaction again because I gone real fast because I want to see the fast reaction. Oh my god. I really want to ask a question about this. Is who voice actors or who voice actress the fly? There's actually voice crack. Hear this again. There's actually voice crack. There's actually voice cracks. Who voice actors? Who voice actress the fly? Oh my god. Who voice actors the fly? There's voice crack. Coconuts, calm down. Chocolate, I think you should get your fly away. Uh-oh. Oh.
ココちゃんに猫パンチされた。にゃー、ひどい。
Coco-chan got punched chocolate. That's mean. Yeah, it's cat extinct insect, and they just trying to beat the insects up, but they just keep missing.
ごめんショコラ、つい。
Sorry, chocolate. I just.
今のは強烈だったね。猫だからしょうがないとはいえ。よしよし。
I feel bad for chocolate. That was pretty intense. I guess you could say that it can be helped since your cat got stay there. So, Shigure, are you right? The cat goes at home like that.
一応、あずきもココナツも試験にはほぼ満点で合格してるはずなのですが、あれ
In OVA is way more first, but this kind of array is way more fittings. For what's this word, both Azuki and Coconut pass with perfect marks for the most part, but the chicken act independently at all. I feel bad. Why couldn't I control myself that time?
猫パラ
Otoro is totally delicious. Tuna is delicious. Otoro. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I'm just gonna keep going. Another ring bell, what's it?
兄様、今度こそは何の問題もございません。
Nisama, rest assured, this time there will be no
大船に
problems.
乗った気持ちでお任せください。
I can guarantee that.
は
Hey!
ーい。面倒だけど、来てあげたわよ。
I knew this coming because of the OVA scenes, right? Right after Azuki and Coconut trying to train ChocoVani, which is the epic fail. Now we're gonna let Coconut, well, not Coconut, Cinnamon and Maples. Coconut and Azuki maybe went home at that time, I don't know. Alright, it's a bit hassle, but I'm here.
こんにちは、歌唱さん。微力ながらお力添えに参りました。
Hello, Kashu-san. While I may not be the greatest, I'm your absolute disposal. Sorry to make you come all the way out there, Maple
ほん
Cinnamon.
とよね。私が来てあげたんだから感謝してよ。
本当だね. I came all the way out here, so be a bit more thankful.
可愛い妹たちのためですから、気にしないでください。
This is for the sake of our cute little sisters, so please don't worry about it.
メイプルとシナモンにはペーパーテストの方を見てもらおうと思います。
I will help you to watch as Maple and Cinnamon take the written exams. Written exams? So does that mean we're done with actual training for today? There's actually more.
おす、勉強も頑張ります。先生たちよろしくお願いします。
We do our best with the studies, madam. Everyone, please teach us well.
おすおす、よろしくお願いします。
Also, cheers well. Good games. There was no point in even making a joke here, right? Yeah, I got that. But considering what happened earlier, things should be alright from here on out, probably.
では、あとは若い猫たちに任せて、
We're leaving your younger characters capable
私
paws.
たちは兄弟水入らずのお茶としましょうか。
Now then, why don't we go have tea together? It's just the two of us, Nisama. Is that what studying for written exam is supposed to be like?
先生が何人いても仕方ないですからね。鮮度を多くして、船、山に登る、です。
Some people are saying friends are actually can be teachers too. Yeah, I can totally agree that since I also watch the anime which is we can study, and if you are totally genius, if you totally have enough the knowledge to be able to actually doing the lectures for others, especially your friends, you can be actually the teachers for them. Considering how many teachers you already have done officially, you know, too many cooks. I know that.
あ、そうそう。私が作りました一口おはぎをお持ちしたのです。ぜひ兄様に食べてほしくて。
Ohagi? I never heard of that. I'm gonna do research after this episode. Speaking of which, I brought along some spice-sized ohagi I made. I'd be ever so delighted if you try some,
あと
Misama.、
良い茶葉も手に入りましたので、お供に。
I had some wonderful tea leaves to go with them as
台
well.
所をお借りいたしますね。いそいそ。
I'll be burrowing in the kitchen. How exciting! Johnny. Well, even if she's like this, she did help for them pass their exams. Also, when the character leaves, there's actually a really good transition on the blurriness of the background as well. In any case, I said nothing to continue to watch them. Well, even saying like this is need to help for them to pass the exam. In any case, I said nothing to continue to watch them.
基本は、ロシア文字って出る口ね。これ、覚えとくと結構使えるから。
I did see this in the OVA. I did see this in the OVA, not the opening. The OVA. That Maples is actually teaching Chocolate's social medias. And I really like the fact that Maples is actually a social media influencer now. The Instagrammer, Russian characters from Samao. It's pretty useful if you can remember that.
すっごー、メイプルちゃんすっごいよ。打てない顔持ちはないよ。
Wow, Maple-chan, that's amazing. There's no emoticon you can't
マ
make.
スター、顔持ちマスターだよ。かっこいい。
A master, you're an emoticon master, so cool.
ショコラは本当にいいリアクションするわね。
Chocolate really is king in
で
this.
も、この程度で驚いててどうするの？次は、ライソスタンプね。
They even have lam. I mean, in real life, it's line. Yeah, there's an application called line, but this is lam. Do emoticons really wanted that much of first? I'll show you lam stamps next. Yeah, I think it's understandable to avoid copyrights and sponsorship and brand stuff. In real life application, it's called line, and in this game, it's called lam.
かわいい。これ超かわいい。これ何？これ何なの？
Wow, cute. That's super cute. What is it? What is this actually? Exactly.
バニラちゃん、心の準備はいい？
They even have small tables there as well. That's really neat. But even though they're in a chibi form, really cute though. Just imagine when they're in adult form and there's actually bigger tables there. Vanya-chan, are you ready for this?
そのお花はね、そのおしべとめしべっていうのがあってね。
You know about flowers, right? They have something called stamina and pistol, right?
おしべとめしべがね。
Cinnamon. And you know the stamina and pistol, right?
愛し合ってぐちょぐちょにぐちょぐちょになると赤ちゃんがね。
So when they embrace, it gets all sticky. It gets sticky, then baby, you know.
シナモン、発情してないでちゃんと教えて。
Cinnamon's talking to Hot and Mother and do some actual teaching.
発情にゃんて、私これでも鈴持ちのお姉ちゃんなんだから。
Cinnamon, calm down. I'm not getting aroused, Mel. I'm big sister with a bear
こ
though.
んな理科の教科書くらいで保健体育の教科書でもあるまいし。
Cinnamon, you can't. Not yet, okay? ChocoVani is still pure. You don't need to show them how textbook to see women's and men's in naked body. Just teach them about the biologies first, like flowers and animals. Not human yet. No, wait, how do I not have any science textbook? I don't have any health textbook
お
either.
姉ちゃん、不甲斐ない。
Oh, Nei-chan, this is disappointing.
ダメ、そんな目で私を見ちゃダメ。
Don't look at me that way. Okay, what should I look at you? In what way? What way do I look at you, Cinnamon? Don't look at me that way. Uh-oh. Just what are they up to now?
一般常識と小学生くらいの学力は必要とされますから。
Yeah, it's really important that when ChocoVanis really need to learn about the flowers and the trees, animals first. They're not ready for human bodies yet. It's important to be educated in common knowledge and achieve at least in an elementary school reading level.
最近は猫を使った犯罪もあったりしますしね。人間界の一般教養が必要なのです。
Oh, that's really good to know. You actually really like cigarette because sometimes cats, stray cats sometimes hang out as in a public garbage, like in public trash bins, and then they just still trying to mess around with the trash there and trying to get some food. So that's what stray cat looks like in real life. And then cats that are being raised inside the house is actually they get more they better on actually how to behave, and they eat more cleaner food now. Lately there's been crimes committed by cat girls as well. It's necessary to be well versed in the general education of human society. To me, it looks like they're playing with phone app and reading strange books though.
兄さま、こちらのきなこのやつも美味しいですよ。はい。
Cigarette, are you trying to change the subject? Now, this kineko powder one is really yummy. Say I continue to watch the study session as I took the Ohagi. Shigure handed me. They absolutely weren't studying. I really did not think this was studying in the slightest. At the very least, it seemed fundamentally different from the sort of study I knew. I started to wonder if leaving this up to her was really a good idea.
ほら、兄様見てください。このスタンプ、可愛くないですか？
Now then, Nisama, please have a look here. Isn't it stamp you?
試しにしぐれが作ってみたのですが、それなりに結構人気あるんですよ。
I decided to give it a try and make some. I think this could become rather popular, right? Sorry, go. Look at the face. ChocoVani in a bakery uniform on the screen, and there was a super deformed image of ChocoVani. Look at Chocolate's rest in peace, saying Gomenasai and Hayako. I mean, I remember the scenes. Is when. Where'd you get this? This was the moment when ChocoVani is helping Kasho with the household appliance for the bakery. Super deformed image of ChocoVani. There were some of them holding signs and sleeping, but all of them seemed quite cute. I don't really know how much about Lamb though. But it definitely was true that as mascot characters they could sell. You always had that many strange talent, have you?
陰ながら少しでも兄様のお店を広められればと思いまして。
Since when Shigure had this image? Since when? I thought this was be a way to help Nisama Bakery continue to grow from the
兄
sidelines.
様がお菓子作りの際はあっても、そういう商売気質ではありませんからね。
Nisama, you have a gift for making sweets, but you have no idea how to promote yourself. Shigure had always been very knowledgeable about the internet. It was true. I did find a sudden increase in customers on our second days mysterious. Now it makes sense to me why a lot of customers said they heard about us on the internet or on Twitter. Twitters. That's. I don't use Twitter much, but it's actually fun though.
これも
Twitters.
妹めの愛にございます。
This also.
褒めて
Yeah.
くださいますか？
This is also part of your little sister's love for you. Would you please praise me? I'm gonna think about it when ChocoVani get the bell or what. Yeah, thanks for your help. I really appreciate Pat.
しぐれは兄様になでなでしてもらうの大好きです。
I love it when Nisama rubs my head. With a pampered voice, Shigure closed her eyes and smiled happily. It's really a big help to have a little sister who is quick on the uptake. I show my gratitude to these small central figures and rub her heads.
ま、
Bye
困
bye
っ
to you
た時は
guys.
だいたい110に電話すれば大丈夫らしいわよ。
Well, when there's this trouble, it seems okay in general to dial 110 on the phone. Well, that's a Japan. I don't know. Is that a Japan police call? I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
ちなみに、命が危ないっぽい時は119ね。これだけ覚えとけば大丈夫。
Also, if you're hurt, then dial 119. It'll be good if you remember all that.
メイプルちゃん、スマホが明日は雨だって言ってる。ジメジメするって。
Maple-chan, the smartphone said that we rain tomorrow. It's going to be drizzly. Oh my god, Cinnamon! Jesus Christ. Cinnamon, how far did you become? You know about insects, right? With the carry sperm, Cinnamon?
花粉を運ぶの。花粉だからね。
Oh no, how far did you have become, Cinnamon? They carrying pollen. Is pollen okay?
それで、めしべのね、あそこに、あれして、ミシンっていうか、
Oh no, it's getting way too far. and then the speeder, right? They take that and put it aside. They put it inside, and then it kept breaking and saying,
虫が代わりにエッチするの？代理エッチ？
uh-oh. So they have eggs with the insect instead. Substitute eggs.
エッチとか恥ずかしいこと言っちゃダメ。
And don't say embarrassing things like eggs.
その女の子は恥じらいを持たなきゃダメなんだよ。
Girls have to have some shame, you
バニ
know.
ラちゃんがそんなこと言うなんて。
Oh no.
シナモン、震えちゃう。
I really like the fact if you cannot see closely that this word is actually a little bit of boulders. Oh no. To think Vanilla would say something so dirty like that, Cinnamon is gonna drill.
シナモンよだれがパない。ふきふき。
Cinnamon get shouldn't grow. Wipe, wipe. So I have asked it, but is having a very good enough qualification for geckos to go out by
我が
themselves?
家の猫たちは皆優秀な猫たちです。
Oh, the geckos in our family are also
猫たちの反省
excellent.
会は私がやっておきますゆえ、ご安心くださいませ。
I
兄
would,
様、
you would be doing the reviews, what? Are you a judge for the bell exams? I will be doing the reviews. Well, worry
そ
not,
して
Misama.
こんなこともあろうかと、ここに
Hey!
鈴マニュアル、虎の巻を持ってまいりました。
Hey, cigarette. You can't cheat, okay? You kidding me, cigarette? Since I figured something of this sort might happen, I also have the sheets of the bell manual.
兄様もショコラとバニラの飼い主としてこちらを読んで頑張ってくださいませ。
As Chocolate and Vanilla's owner, please read this and do your best, Misama. As their owner, I'll do my best. She was expecting this. Even I was suckers into thinking she was just playing around. I went back to watching Gecko's Day and study session. Not a good idea, isn't it? No, it is getting more important. It's going away, Mel. Mel, it keep going up. My phone bill. That is the struggles on every people have to face with the phone bill. Okay, I'm gonna save here for now. I think we're going to chapter 4 already. So, okay. Well, then, it was really nice to actually able to see Azuki messed up, Coconut messed up, Cinnamon messed up with training Vanilla's, and I feel bad for Maples for the phone bill. Yeah, that's the reason, part of the reason why I don't like using phone much. And even though I really enjoy it, I really need phones in my life, I really need tablets in my life, but there will be always struggles as phone bills. Just like when you're buying a house, you have to deal with electrical bills, water bills, and television bills, and a lot of bills that you need to stay focused at, and you need to try to get jobs, try to get enough money to stay warm, because and you need water bill, you need to pay water bill to get warm waters, or else every day you have to actually taking a shower with cold waters, or you don't even have any waters coming out your faucets, nothing, just nothing. Same with the phone, if you messed up with the phone bill, you cannot call anyone, you cannot access into the 3G, 4G, or even future G's, internet, anything, and just the point of getting the phone is just useless. And it's also the point when I sometimes I don't like phones when I having to text, and every single day. Like once you go studying abroad from other countries, and you have to stay further away from your home countries to study at school, and you have to deal with phone calls, you have to deal with texting message from your parents from further away from you, and also your friends, but you have to deal with phone bills, and it's tough. It's really tough. And so we're going back to the games, and to be honest, ChocoVani still deserve to get rewards. They work really hard to be the waitress in La Soleil, the Cashier's Bakery, and then I think it's time. ChocoVani needs to grow up and get fit into the human societies. And the part of secret said that cat girls are criminal. It's actually relating to real life. It's actually true. Even though there's cat boy or cat girls, I don't know, but in just normal cats in real life, and there will be always stray cats outside. They just trying to searching for food, and just like dogs, stray dogs outside, they just searching foods from the trash can, and then they just gonna steal away from the trash, and they just mess them up. And it's not funny. It's actually not funny. And especially if you're going to a restaurant and you have pets there, sometimes pets cannot control themselves and they just gonna steal food. So Shikari is actually correct, and in order to have the bell to just having a permit for the cat girls to actually have a lot of convenient stuff, like going outside and having GPS to actually never get lost on going somewhere. It's really neat, and that is I think ChocoVani needs to get this opportunity and trying to obey Shigure and Gasho's more to actually get the bell. Even though in the TV series we already seen that we got the spoilers, they got a bell, but in the visual novels I don't know how the process will gonna be, because things totally different from the OVA. Actually, there's a part when Azuki's failed herself trying to resist the fatty tunas, and in the OVA it's much more funnier because they cut out a lot of unnecessary part in the visual novels, and in the visual novels you had to deal with the click, and the dialogues just going more slower. Of course you can actually outdo this, but there will be screen transitions, and it's just not gonna be fast enough for all the editings, all the hours and hours of Neko Works has to investing on for the OVA, and make it like an hours OVA, and trying to cut down on what visual novels has, and then make it into the TV series and make it into the show. And I really suggest you guys and girls actually playing the visual novels to actually get the better stories, like getting the whole full stories. And maybe in the OVA you absolutely think that you watch everything, but no, in visual novels there are actually more stories, more additional stuff, so you need to actually get a better knowing. It's just like reading mangas and watching animes and stuff. That's when people are saying that hey, you should read mangas for getting better stories, but on the anime side, that nah, I don't want spoilers, I just want to enjoy by my own. But it's still actually have better solution, better ideas on how to deal with that, which is watching anime first and then watching mangas. You get better stories, and then they announce for next seasons, and then hey, stop with the mangas and just hype for the anime. That's it. And Cinnamon, come on. ChocoVanis are still pure cat girls. They don't need to know human bodies. They need to know the basics first. Like when you go to primary schools, you totally need to learn about flowers, about animals, about how they get food, how they actually eating herbivores, carnivores, or omnivores. Learn about that first. Don't let your children learn about human bodies yet. And people just gonna meme them so hard every time other people sing the movies or animes or cartoons that is not fit with the genders, and they just like, hey, they asking, are you homo? Are you different genders addictions? And it's so uncomfortable. And I did talk about this earlier, and I want to say sorry I offend any of you. And in real life, I'm not much into making friends in face to face. Online friends, okay, because you don't see them in face to face, but you can able to actually chat together without judging each others. And if you're making friends in real life and hanging them every single day, that's when later on they're gonna judge you, and then they sooner or later they get bored of you, and then you're gonna lose your friendship, and it just become frenemies. It sucks. Life sucks. Okay, I'm really sorry to say that, but yeah, also sorry for if I say anything offensive in these videos. And also, yeah, that's it for these videos. And I did kind of the time consumes in the beginning of these videos, and I hope you guys and girls stay healthy. Please don't get infected with the disease, but if you already have, go to the doctors and nurses or any hospital that has a kind of separations immediately, because I just want to take notes of this. The place I'm currently studying abroad in Washington in Seattle is one of the cities or states like right now that has the most case of people having disease, and also the most case of people having passed away because of that. And it's just really sad. And at the same time, I would like to thanks to my family and also some of my friends who actually worrying about me and asking about what's the conditions in fighting disease in the USA right now. And it's really nice because people care about that subjects a lot. And don't worry, I'm trying not to get infected. I don't get infected yet. I haven't had disease yet. It's just my nose always getting really itchy, but I don't have any symptoms that related to the disease that we are having right now. But still, I will be trying to be as careful as I can, washing hands more often, especially if you want to be safer. Use the soap or kind of the hand sanitizers to actually, when you're shaking hands with others or when you're touching other stuff in public, you don't get any germs getting inside your body. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys and girls stay healthy. And I having to deal with just only 1 week on online classes, and next week we'll deal with the final exams. And once I get that done, I have the kind of a lot of weeks holidays and just done, and just trying to prepare for the next quarters of the school years. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and as always, hasta la vista. Also, I cannot resist the fatty tunas.